Haven House was started in 1983 by a group of concerned East Lansing residents. It has been established on White Hills Drive since 1985. They take pride in being different than any other shelter in the area. Touching hundreds of lives every year, this temporary housing center saves lives of people like you and me.
What about trying to take a cab? We can get together and get her a cab so she can take a cab home. She was like, no, we need that. I'll take the bus. And it was stormy that night. And she was trying to walk in the street to keep her feet from being wet and cold. Right. It was all mud and muck there. We went back over there, put your foot down, we just sink. Yeah, and so I guess she was walking in the street, on the edge of the street, right, trying to make it to the bus stop, and someone didn't see her. Yeah. That's been 5-6 years now.
Okay, that's what we thought.
Yeah, 6 years now. She has to set the tree up, and we set the tree up, and her and the children were going to decorate it when she got home.
Haven House is here to provide temporary housing to families with children. We are a shelter that takes in any family compilation. We take two-parent families with mom and dad and children. We take single moms, single dads, and we're also the only shelter that provides housing to male children over the age of 12. Some shelters have a cutoff of 7 and some 12. But what we try to do is provide that temporary housing while they move into more self-sufficiency and permanent housing after they leave here. It's much more difficult now in the economic times for our folks to find jobs. Lots of people are becoming first-time homeless that don't have any idea what to do.
I spoke with someone and they told me, they had assured me, they said, just do what you can to get on down here. And there's this place they call the Haven House that would be able to help us. I was skeptical. It's not very many places men can go. Things that, it's not a lot of help for men. Simply it isn't. So I was really kind of skeptical. I didn't think we would be able to get in. But it was no problem. And ever since we've been here, they've been nothing but help. What can we do for you? That's all I hear. Anything we can do, if you need it, we're gonna try to do it.
The first thing I did, it was probably just about at 7:30, 8 o'clock when I arrived. They didn't want me to do too much because it was very traumatic for me. So they kind of made us comfortable, gave us our bedding, let us go up to our room. Didn't really bother us the first night. They just wanted me and my kids to know that we did have somewhere to go at that time.
We just arrived here yesterday. And already they've helped us with our laundry. Laundry had just piled up. We had nothing to wear. Food. They're setting us up to help us to get housing. The intake workers are great. As soon as you come in, the ball starts rolling. It really starts rolling.
When they come in, we show them a timeline of what they need to do and what they need to have accomplished each week to get out of here, to move out into supportive housing within 30 days. We work consistently and daily with the clients. The clients are required to meet with staff every day. And they do what we call daily plans, where they list what housing did they call on, what employment did they call on, what did they do yesterday, what have they already done today, and what are they going to do tomorrow. So we're constantly working with them one-on-one as to what are you doing, what are you going to do, what worked, what didn't work, how can you change it, and what are you going to do next week.
When you come in, they sit down and they explain how it will work for you. And in the beginning, of course, you're you're doubtful because, you're in a situation to where you don't know where the next day is going to take you. But with learning how to manage things with the program that they gave me, it took me the exact amount of days and time that they gave me and allowed me to stay here. And it worked so wonderful. Very good.
If you work the program as we've set out, no matter what, you're going to move into your own home. And it may take 30 days, but it might take 45 days, and it's okay as long as we're following what we need to do each week. Haven House is different from the other shelters. We are the only shelter that will take men with children. We're the only shelter that will take two-parent families in together, so mom and dad can come in together with their children. And we're the only shelter in the area that takes male children over the age of 7 or 12. Different shelters have different cutoffs. So if you have a 16-year-old boy, they can come here with you and be part of the family and be part of the process.
I'm gonna tell you this. Like I was saying, one of my sons take medication, and he was 18 at the time, and he's a full-time high school student still, and he wasn't allowed to come here because of his age. But then I went to the staff here and explained the situation with him, me having to administer his medication every day, and that he was a high school student. They welcomed him in here, and that was a big relief for me because we've never been separated. So that was one of the things that made me feel really, really comfortable here.
We're so pleased to hear from the Hazlet High School to see that they chose us and took the time to learn about what Haven House did. And the $10,000 really would be put to good use here as we support the families on a daily basis. We'd also like to increase the training and the professionalism that our staff provides. We have a wonderful staff here, but there's always things that they can learn to assist the clients become self-sufficient and learn other resources that there are in the community.
And staff, I don't know where to get the energy from, because it's like they never stop. You see them in the morning, you see them at night, and like I asked today, do you ever rest? And I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
I couldn't even begin to say how much they have helped me and still continues to help me, even with just phone calls. They really helped me with a lot of resources as far as like my insurance elapsed because I lost my job. That was a really big issue because one of my sons is on medications daily, and so they were very resourceful in letting me know how to go about getting the medication for him. You couldn't put a dollar amount on what they do. You can't. I mean, $10,000, yes, would probably help this company, but you couldn't put a dollar amount on it because that's how much they are. I mean, that's how much they meant to me, because I've never had nobody to help me. So, yeah, it will be a great contribution to this, to the Haven House.
I hate to have to ask anybody for anything, so I really appreciate them.
People could think about others that aren't doing as well as them and that they need assistance, and what they will get at Haven House is truly the ability to become more self-sufficient when they move out of here and hopefully never have to come back to the Haven House.
And I'm sure, I have a good feeling that me and my daughter are going to come out all right. Her name is Cynthia, and she's 6. Extremely smart and extremely thoughtful. She keeps me in line.
The best part of my job is the day when someone's moving out. We always ask them, can you clean your room and can you do your laundry? They're so excited to be able to move out. That's the best part of all of our jobs, I think, is to watch them run out the front door with all their stuff and get in that car and they're gone. or get on the bus or whatever they need to do. But there's nothing more exciting than to see them come in and the twinkle in their eye that I got it, I have everything, and I get to move tonight.